Hi, Steve here with the Fitness Hub, and here is my go hard or go home set. This is what I've decided to call them. And this is my first set on chosen exercise, the given exercise, and then I reduce the weight from there. I hit an RPE 9, so meaning I have 1 rep left I could potentially do. And on this particular set, I feel like I might have hit an RPE 10 or a 9.5, because if you watch this last rep, you see how much I big myself up for this, and then it's a bit of a struggle. I actually reckon that was probably a 9. I don't think I often put enough in. And here is my second set, and actually was about to go, and then I was like, hang on, one of these sides feels heavier than the other. I was like checking the weights, and one side definitely felt heavier than the other. I was like, what is on about this? Like, I've definitely put on the right weights. Talking to my friend here, shout out to him, he's a great guy. It's like, can you check this for me? He's like, yeah, that feels wrong, that feels imbalanced, there's definitely something up there. So I was like, screw it, I'm going to put on some extra weight on the other side, and it felt better. It still felt really wrong, but I just chucked it on there and I carried on. After this set, I decided to switch all the weights because we had new plates. So I just switched off all the new ones and put on all the old ones, and it felt better. So this is actually a bit higher than 145 kilograms, or I'm not sure. And actually, I think if you saw there, I was still unsure about. I was like, what am I going to do? Should I switch all the weights now? I was like, screw it. I've waited so long. I'm doing this set. It's like, let's go. And I think my butt wink, I haven't looked over this till now, and I think my butt wink's looking better. It might be this angle that's doing it, but I think it's actually looking better because I'm getting the depth here. I know I was getting the depth. I know on these sets I was struggling to sit back on my heels and I was coming onto my toes a bit more. I think my butt dip came in there actually. So the first few sets it wasn't. So here is my third set, I think. I didn't get all of my sets on film. You see, I always set my arse out each set. I think that really helps me, sticking out my arse and then blowing into my belt with my abs. You see how much my abs pop out over the top, or maybe that's a bit fat seeing as I am bulking. You can see here I am getting that depth. I think my form's looking quite solid, and I think sometimes I give up a bit before an RPE 9. I quite like the RPE scale because it's making me force myself to stop rather than going to failure, because I used to always just hit it to failure every time. And that doesn't mean not doing the last set, it means doing the last set but you couldn't do any more. Failing isn't dropping it into the rack. So after that movement, this is my lower body heavy day. I warmed up for some sumo deadlifts, because I've moved to sumos because I think my form just feels tighter and better. So here's my go hard or go home set on 175 kilograms. So I've gone down a bit, and I think, not that you can see my form properly, you can kind of see it, and I think it's feeling better. I didn't feel any pain or any discomfort doing this, so it feels a lot better. Here you can see my form a bit better, and actually I'd really like some more educated people to give me some tips on how to improve this, because I don't know exactly. Like, I always struggle with deadlifting form. I read starting strength and stuff, but I just find it difficult to see exactly what I'm doing wrong. I don't know if I think my butt's shooting up and I'm just then lifting with my torso, or with my upper back obviously. On my first set, I just note that I did use straps, but then all these following sets I'm not using straps. I'm actually using hook grip with some chalk. Also note, if you didn't see, I am wearing shin pads, just soccer or football shin pads that I used to play football quite a lot, and I used to be quite good. But anyway, I found a good use for them here. I think this might be, this is my second last set. I was finding these relatively easy. I think my grip, if anything, was giving up before anything else. You can see I'm powering these up quite easily. It's 160 kilograms here, and I was getting like 5 each time. I decided this is my last set. I think, yes, it's my last set. And here I was really up for it. I was like, it's my last set, come on, I'm going on holiday very soon, let's go, hit this hard. So I was like, pump each of these up real quick, and I am definitely powering these up. I think it's quite quick, but I think that's good with deadlifts. I don't really want to slow deadlift because that's going to screw up my grip, and it's also going to make my back more likely to round. But yeah, like I said, if you've got any tips for me, I know I need to keep my head a bit more in line. And here I didn't notice until I came to the camera. I was like, oh crap, what have I done to my hand? And yes, this is what I did. I'm not looking forward to this. This is what hook grip does to you. Ah! Well, it's not that bad. Ah. If you feel me, you feel my pain.